Hey guys, it's Tyler here. Welcome back to our Kerbel Space Program series. And since 2.3 came out, we're going to start a brand new career mode with 2.3. And I think every time a major patch comes out, we may do this just to review any changes and stuff. Even though I just started playing a few days ago, we're going to try to figure out what's new. So I clicked around earlier and I found here in the science section, we got no science. We're going to need 5 science for this, so we should get science much faster this time since we've learned a few things. But we got the technology tab here, which we are in, and we have a new tab here, science archives. So we are in Kerbin, and right now we have nothing, but there are experiments, situations, and biomes. And it looks like science reports. So we are going to go do a basic sounding rocket test, and we're going to try to do something. See what happens here. So we're going to go back to... I want to fire this guy. We're going to try to make a new famous guy this time. I don't want Jebediah. Sidroy. Carson. Bolivian, yes. He's really stupid, but we're going to take him. Okay, he's going to be our famous Kerbin. Okay. I really don't see anything else new in the menus. I clicked all around. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I don't know how to do any of that stuff yet. But I didn't really see anything new around. So we're going to go here. We're going to make our first Mercury series. It's just going to be a sounding rocket. Mercury. That's not how you spell Mercury, but it'll work. Version 1.0. Okay. Let's see, we got our command pod. We're going to use this. Okay, we're going to need a parachute. Got that. Okay. Science. Okay, that doesn't do us any good. Utility. Aerodynamic structure. Okay, that doesn't do us any good. No control. And propulsion. We don't got much, do we? Wow. Okay, we're going to use this R10 solid fuel booster. Okay, apparently there is like new info you can... Oh, no, I don't want that. So, right mouse button, more info. They've changed this menu, it looks like. So the mass is 0.84. That's cool. It used to just be 0.8. Huh. It's pretty nifty. Ooh, monopropellant. I don't know what that's used for. I remember seeing from my last one, monopropellant was like for those little space thrusters, but... Okay, let's check this out. Okay, engine thrust, 250. Well, that's cool. It gives you the meters per second it can survive. So if I put a second parachute on this, it could probably survive. That's cool. Solid fuel, the propellant, solid fuel 15 per second at max. Oh, I wonder if that means... Okay, we're gonna... Whoa. Oh, that's sweet. You can change the altitude. Make it go lower. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's right click this. Okay. Ooh. I can't really figure out how to make this thing move. Is there some way to... I got that other one to move. Oh, you just got... Oh yeah, I forgot my screen's off angled. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick test here. 50. So we're going to do 2 sounding rocket tests since I can change the thrust. We're going to see how far 50 goes, and then we'll see how far 100 goes. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's save this. And actually, I want to do one more thing. Whatever, we'll just launch. So I keep forgetting to adjust the rocket sound so you guys can hear me talk while the rocket goes up. Okay, so we're going to do this test. Okay, we're going to press T for the autopilot SAS. And this is 50% thrust. 50% thrust limiter, and we're going to go. Oh, it was the wrong button. Staging, I forgot the staging. Same thing I did last time. Hey, better. I always forget to check that. Oh, and I put Jebediah on again. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is going a really long time. It's going incredibly long. Let's speed this up a little bit. Wow. This thing's gonna get us all the way out of the atmosphere. Well, shoot, let's do a crew report up here. Crew report. I like it. Wow, 34,000 meters. That's impressive. Down we go. It's gonna be a pretty big explosion when we hit the ground, but that's okay. If we survive, I'll get Jebediah out and we'll do a little EVA thing. Ooh, we're gonna land right in the launch facility. Oh no. Okay, let's slow this down just a hair. Okay, 1,000 meters. Okay guys, cover your ears. This is gonna be a very loud explosion. Let's speed that up a hair. Okay, cover your ears. Here comes the boom. That's a little ridiculous. Okay, let's do a EVA. Okay, let go. Okay, let's go take surface sample. 9 science, I like it. And we'll do an EVA report. EVA report from the KSC, that's cool. Okay, and F to grab, F to get back in, and we're gonna recover vessel. 19.9 science, just from one little sounding rocket. Sweet. Okay, let's go here. Do some research. Oh, I'm 1 science short. Boo. Is this the one that has a thrust? Oh, yes, this is thrust vectoring. when we get science, we'll just do all 3 of these before we start branching off. Okay, let's go Science Archives. Kerbal. Okay, so it just tells you what we've done. What does that mean? Okay, cool. Oh, and it gives you the biome list here, okay. Oh, and it tells you what you did. Pretty neat. Okay. Go back here. Okay, this time, last time we got up to 34,000. This time we're gonna try it one more time. Save and launch. I'm gonna see how high we get this time. I actually think the lower thrust most likely should get us higher because this has way too much thrust for this capsule. And I think we're just gonna hit like aerodynamic drag with a more thrust. So we'll see what happens. Wow. I forgot the staging. Whoops. I'll see you guys in a second. Dang it. Okay, guys, we are back with the staging fixed. Oh, that was embarrassing. Okay, this time we have overheating. We did not have that last time. Interesting. This is getting us nowhere near as high. Last time we got to 34,000. So less thrust is actually more efficient if you're not going to use the whole thing. That's pretty awesome. The moon. So it looks at 18,000, so half the altitude. Wow. That's insane. Okay, down we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to save you from the massive explosion. See ya. Okay, guys, Tyler back here with you. Okay, a few of these bars were not maxed before, and they are now. So you can see here, it tells you how much you can get left. So recovering a vessel that survived a flight, we still have 0.14 we could get from that, and a surface sample from KSC, we still have 0.02 we could get from that, and the bar is basically maxed. So it kind of gives you a description, like if you get something and there's some left, it lets you know how much. So we need to go either, our goal is to land somewhere other than the KSC, because biomes, I'm assuming, are parts of the planet. So next time we'll try to like land in the ocean on our next flight, see if it gives us something different. And we also researched the smaller liquid engine and radial mounted parachutes. So we're gonna go make our Venus series of rockets. Venus version 1.0. Okay, this time we're gonna use liquid. Okay, so what we're gonna do, oh, we don't have decouplers yet, do we? Oh, we do. Yes. Okay. That would have been pretty useful in that, like, that other rocket. Okay, so then this is going to be our upper stage here. I'm going to put 2 fuel tanks on it. Move that up a little bit. Now we're going to stick a little engine on it. Okay, so if we can... If we can get this stage right here up to about 22,000 meters and about 500 meters per second, it should, based on experience, get us the rest of the way to orbit. So we need another decoupler. now we're gonna put 3 of these small engines, fuel tanks. 2 and 3. And then we're gonna use this large engine, basically a starter engine. Okay, and we're gonna review our staging. Okay, we got this engine. Wham bam, okay. Let's save it and give it a go. I don't know how this is going to perform. I've always used 4 and then like 1 up here. So we're going to give this a shot. Should have total of plenty of fuel. And the reason you want to do 2 stages is because halfway through the flight we can get rid of all this fuel in this engine. And this smaller engine up here should have enough thrust to push the rest of this onto orbit. But we're ditching all this dead weight as opposed to stacking 5 fuel tanks on this engine. So let's give it a go. We've saved. Okay, one last review of our staging. We got main rocket, middle decoupler, second rocket, last decoupler. Alright, okay, we're going to throttle up to full since it's a liquid engine. Then we're going to press T for autopilot, and then spacebar to get going. Off we go. Past 5,000. Start to angle over just a little bit. Guys, that first stage was definitely below spec, so now we're going to struggle to get out of the atmosphere. We have a lot of fuel. Oh, something's going wrong out there. Okay, we're losing altitude. It's very bad. Getting altitude again. This is a really bad, that's an extremely bad flight profile. First stage underperformed pretty massively, so now we're just going to struggle to get to orbit here. Most likely not going to make it, so this will probably be a suborbital test. We'll do some revisions on the rocket and see what we can come up with. And is this thing's actually going to get enough speed where I think it might go orbital, even though it's going to be an extremely low orbit. Either way, good test. We'll get some good science out of it. We killed that before it got out of control there. Oh, I was at 2 times speed the whole time there. Oops. Well, not a bad test, I would say. Sub-orbital, but it'll do. Okay, let's speed this up and get to our epigee. Or apoapsis, as it's called in Kerbal. Okay, now we are going to hop on out. Okay, first we're going to do a crew report since we're way up above the planet. Crew report while in space near Kerbal. Sweet. Keep data. And we're going to do a EVA. Guess my better judgment. Right. EVA report. 8 science. I like it. Okay, EVA report from space above Kerbal's water. Awesome. So still need to do one above land. Go ahead and get back inside there. Alright, since we know we're going down, we'll go down and we'll get a surface sample when we get down there to maximize our science. And I will see you guys then. Hey guys, we're back. So we got a crew report while in space near Kerbal for 5. EVA above Kerbal's water for 8. Surface sample from the grasslands. That's a new place we hadn't been to yet. And we recovered a vessel from Orbital Flight. 30 science in total. So go back to our archive here. Alright, so we can still get some science from one more orbital flight. We can still get a little bit from the Kerbal grasslands. And that's about it. Okay, so we're already racking up some good biomes. Water, grasslands, and KSC. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. We'll be able to identify biomes down on the planet by doing EVAs. So we'll make sure we pay attention to what's below us while we do EVAs. Try to identify some biomes. Okay, and those are counted as in-space lows. So if we get to orbit, we'll try to do in-space high. Okay, but we have lots of new stuff to discover. Okay, I said we would do all the basics, so we'll get 20 science, 18 arc. I'm gonna get this just because I want the radio decouplers. Those could come in handy later. So we still need 4 science to get general rocketry. Okay. I'll be back with our next try. Okay guys, Tyler back here with you. I want to show and explain how we've modified our design here. We're actually using the same number of fuel tanks, but we've removed one fuel tank from here. We've placed it down here because this rocket has no problem picking all this up, but that rocket I had up there couldn't lift 2 fuel tanks at the altitude it's separated, so we're fixing this problem twofold. We have more fuel down here, which will get us higher and faster, and we have less weight up here, so that means this engine here has less weight to push, and it will be going higher and faster when it does it. So we should have 0 problems making it orbit this time. Alright, let's go give it a try. Okay, we're going to put autopilot on, throttle up to 100%, and off we go. Okay, 2,000 meters per second. That's good cutoff speeds normally. Right about 99. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to add a maneuver point here. And we're just going to try to make this orbit a little bit more round. 99, 184. I dig it. We're in orbit. Yeah. Well, we will be in just a second. So let's fast forward 2 minutes. 23-second burn. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So here we are in orbit. Yeah. So I think we will call the end of episode 1 there. How to get to orbit. So saw a couple rocket designs. Some worked, some didn't. And I'll make sure I get some EVA over land. Yeah, I'll get an EVA on the backside here. And maybe one more crew report. And then we'll go down and get another, try to get a water sample from the ocean here so we get even more science. And I'll see you guys in episode 2. We'll see how much more science we can get. Alrighty, see you guys then.